beginning to feel like the only person in the world who thought it sucked.
Oh.
You are the only person in the world who thought it sucked. But you're right, it didn't make sense. It made dollars.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this nice little series review, or series premiere review. Actually, it's a series review, but it's season review because chances are this series might actually get to have a season 2. And we're here to actually talk about Boss Baby Back in Business, a Netflix TV show. Now, it's kind of crazy if you think about it. It's like, wow, so you're telling me that DreamWorks decides to go to Netflix when it comes to their movie franchises turning into a TV series. Of course, that wasn't the deal at first, which, oh, Cartoon Network, you're a dumbass. It's like, can I say that? Because Cartoon Network had freaking, what was it called? How to Train Your Dragon, the TV series. They had it. But then this third season, they said, yeah. And because they said, yeah, it went to Netflix. And then Netflix got that. And then now they have Boss Baby. And they also have Home, the cartoon show as well. So it's like, Cartoon Network, you're a dumbass. You could have actually had those 3 shows on your freaking damn channel. But instead, you decided to diss them with that one series. And, well, because they already had Netflix being used, Netflix already had their show, and they allowed them to have a 5th season while you just gave them easily 2. It's amazing that, you guys made the dumbest decision in the freaking world. Holy crap. With that said, let's go into Boss Baby. So, Boss Baby, I do have one issue, and the issue is this, is that technically Boss Baby ditched. Yeah, that's the messed up part. It's like, Boss Baby actually at the end of the movie ditched everything. He just decided to become a normal baby again. Yes. So how this series actually makes sense? It's a fight. It's a fight. I keep on trying to fight with myself, saying like, it's okay. What happened is that he came back. He decided to come back into Baby Co. And then I get punched, and it's like, no, because if that did happen, then wouldn't the series already confront that crap? And it's like, so it continues on to be a freaking raging battle of where it's like, yes, it's in continuity, or no, it's not in continuity, and plus this shouldn't even be happening. I really wish they could have confronted this crap, but no, they didn't. So anyways, let's just get away from this one thing, one issue I have with the series. Besides that, they played it so well. It was well written. Oh my gosh. And it's kind of sucky too. It's like, wow, we're dealing with babies, kittens, and all this crap. And you're telling me Power Rangers can't write a decent bullcrap story? They can't write a good story with a damn cat lady or friend? And, well, Jude Lynn's doing something else. Sorry to bring Power Rangers into this, but I'm like, this was well done. Oh my gosh, they interwoven all of the episodes into one freaking damn series, one season, where it actually makes perfect sense. So first things first, you guys need to know is that we are dealing with the head bad guy called Cat Calico. And at first, we actually thought Cat Calico actually was just a kitten. But no, it turns out that it's kind of funny too, where it's like, wow, Cat Calico actually posed as the freaking dentist. I mean, not dentist, the veterinarian. So Boss Baby actually got 2 links in on Cat Calico, and he didn't even know about it until later. It's like, man, that's so damn funny. So Cat Calico actually is kind of like Tarzan, kind of like Mowgli, but replace the gorillas and replace the bear for Mowgli for cats. So basically, we have Cat Calico, who was raised by cats. Yes, he was actually raised by cats. And what his master plan is? Well, his master plan is, and I know this is a major spoiler for people who don't want to hear all this. It's a good idea to ditch now and watch it yourself. But as for those who actually are just here to listen, the freaking plan here is to get revenge because they interwoven so freaking damn well. The other person that is a bad guy, in quotations bad guy, more like rival, is Super Big Boss Baby CEO. Big Baby CEO, or anyways, is just the head boss of the freaking corporation that's a CEO. Now, it's very interesting how they have a vendetta against each other, Baby Boss versus him. It's like, yeah, Boss Baby versus him. It's like, it's kind of interesting. And then they decide to interwove it even more, being like, oh, well, this is the reason why. After they hinted so many times, they finally revealed the fact of, oh, so what happened is that they were friends. He actually gave him tips. And, well, somehow he was able to get over Boss Baby. And the reason why he has a vendetta over Boss Baby is because he took his idea. Now, the craziest part is that, and it's very, very funny, the reason why Cat Calico wants revenge so badly is because the person responsible for Hang In There Baby, that poster with the kitten, it turns out that freaking kitten there, that cat, is none other than Calico's mom. Yes, and well, technically Big Baby over here was the one who came up with the idea. So technically he wants revenge on him, but no one's gonna tell him that. Instead he thinks Boss Baby did it. Which Boss Baby did take the credit, but well, you have to watch it for yourself to understand. Yeah, so what basically was happening is that first is just cats trying to be used to make baby sad, and then there was also this other baby who was completely what the frick, but it was cool how they brought him back, and it's very cool how this is a freaking town, and you're able to actually, just like in Miraculous, how it's like, oh, I remember you from that episode, I remember that couple from that episode. It's like, it's very cool how you're able to point out who was from what episode, and it's like, oh, I remember you. So it's very awesome. Oh my gosh, it's very awesome. So the story from beginning to end, I can just tell you without even doing any more spoilers and rundowns, is that it's a good story. It was well done. I have to applaud them because it's just so well done. And Cartoon Network, you're a dumbass. Please, let me just continue saying, Cartoon Network, you're a dumbass. If you actually had this show on your freaking damn channel, even though you're going to repeat it over and over again, I would still have to say that it was a pretty damn good show. It is very, very awesome. And technically, I think Cartoon Network wouldn't even be able to handle it because it was only 13 episodes. Maybe Cartoon Network gave them 25. Even so, it's like, I don't think they could actually have done. Yeah, Cartoon Network might have not been a good place for them. Netflix is. Good job, Netflix. You're awesome. So with all that said, one thing you do need to note is that, of course, they replace all the characters' voices. Not the same person who played in the movie has been hired back to reprise their role. So one interesting puzzler shocker is that Jimbo, the big baby, yeah, the person who played as Cleveland Jr. in the Cleveland show, yeah, he's voiced by that guy. So that's just one. But let me just say again that this series is well freaking done. Oh my gosh, well freaking done. And it's kind of funny how it's not even a stab at Power Rangers, but they sure stab them because they just basically say, oh, you shouldn't. Yeah, they decided to kind of put a lesson of the day in an episode. And then all of a sudden you have to turn that freaking lesson of the day topsy-turvy because the mom was like, you should never judge anyone by their cover. And then it turns out that, oh, he's right. And it turns out that this lady has been selling cat sweaters as cashmere and been getting buku amount of money for it. She's like, okay, well, you shouldn't judge anyone by their cover. But on the other hand, it's a good idea to read a few pages before you actually make a final judgment. It's like, that's like funny. It's like, oh man. But anyways, this series is just actually worth a watch. Oh my gosh, this is worth a watch because the story alone, these writers know what they're doing. And this is very refreshing where we're like, we have an actual series that depends on you watching all the episodes to kind of understand. And I love those, and I miss series like that. And it's kind of sad that we don't have this these days. I mean, yes, it's good, like, for instance, Unikitty, not stabbing it, but I'm just saying it's good that we do have some shows where you're able to just jump in and watch. But sometimes it's pretty good and awesome just to have a show where it's like you're enthralled with it and you basically watch it, you understand what's going on, and you're able to make some nitpicks like, oh, look, there's that lady from that one episode, and it's like, I miss times like these. I do miss these times. But anyways, I already gave you the verdict. You should go watch it. Watch it today. Watch it whenever. Heck, you can just watch an episode a day or maybe just spread them out on Saturdays. I don't know. Whatever makes you happy. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for another series review coming sooner or later. I'm not sure.